Hello friends, family and fellow Australians. My name is Kevin Stubbs and I live in rural Victoria, and I'm reaching out to all of you who believe we can form a brand new government that you can trust. A new honest government that exists only to meet the needs of our nation's people. And the current political parties we have now cannot meet our needs for two reasons. One is because they are influenced by corporate advisors representing international businesses, as well as agencies like the United Nations, World Monetary Fund, and the World Health Organization. Secondly, the existing parties do not support well enough essential policies for fairness and freedom. Freedom from corruption, from interest rate hikes, etc., and allowing us to keep what is ours. American Secretary for Agriculture Ezra Taft Benson said, in essence, don't vote for the two big major parties. Look carefully at what you truly value most about freedom and good government, and find a party that has the same values as you have for their policies and vote for them. He meant like a church or a new life that starts from the tiniest seed. Something great can come from a small new party because it's uncorrupted and pure. All it needs is excellent policies and enough people to join its cause. Many policies used by major parties today are illegal because they have bypassed the Constitution as if it didn't exist. As if they can do what they want without consulting the Australian people. They should be the first to go, such policies. Here is an initial dozen or so policies I've heard and read about that the Australian people want as essential policies into the future. Please tell us if you agree with them and add any comments that are not trivial but well thought out. One, an immediate end to abortion unless 2 or 3 doctors say the mother or baby may become gravely ill or die and no other means are available anywhere to save them. 2, an end to euthanasia. In corrupt hands, the mentally ill, the old, and those without good advocates are being euthanized without real consent, which is exactly what happens when we ask someone else to end our life. It gets out of control and innocent people die who shouldn't. Your death is between you and your God. It is far too sacred to put an end. It is far too sacred to put in anyone else's hands, nor should anyone else be charged with such an awesome responsibility. 3, no government should subsidise financially any business with taxpayers' money. If a business needs bailing out, it's up to the business, not the Australian people. 4, tax for individuals and businesses is an easily affordable 10% across the board for everyone, business and individuals. Everyone pays 10% of their income annually, no exceptions. 5, we end the questionable role of the Reserve Bank so that there will be no more interest rate increases. 6, you are free to actually own your own land forever and do what you want with it because it's your land. 7, We will initiate effective justice to victims and offenders. We will build enough jails at uninflated prices, and people will serve jail time instead of doing bail time at home when they have too often reoffended. Best rehabilitation practices will be put in place so that criminals can, after their time, serve as happy, contributing members in society. Eight, judges who fail to hold criminals properly accountable will be immediately removed once their judgments have been shown negligent by a quorum of common people upon review of their cases. 9, there will be no more harmful deforestation and overfishing, especially bottom trawling. And the sonic research in the oceans will immediately end to save whales and dolphins. 10, all that was once public property will be immediately returned to the Australian people. There will be no more ownership of foreign entities, of public banks, roads, law, railways, water catchments, etc. If in doubt, refer to the Australian Constitution. 11. Anyone on Centrelink payments or NDIS will now be able to earn their support and have their dignity and self-respect restored by doing meaningful government work to as much of their ability and skill levels as they are able. 12. There will be no Sharia law and no childhood marriages allowed in Australia. 13. There will be no new wind farms, and as each one gets too old, it is decommissioned and not replaced because of the massive carbon footprint left by the industry from start to finish. There will also be an immediate end to any forced use of electric products. The carbon tax will end, and oil, gas and petrol will be used and traded again as acceptable products until best energy models previously suppressed can be implemented. So these are the first essential policies we would put in place. There will be more in consultation with the Australian people. Don't be daunted by how big a job it is to form a brand new party and apply these policies. Not doing our best will ensure more of what we have. An important thing to remember is that many of these policies reinstate the proper use of the Constitution in the way it was intended, without illegal international treaties and the like interfering. So in other words, once you restore the Constitution to its correct use, a lot of the bad policies will end immediately anyway once they see how they're balanced in according to the Constitution. Next week we'll talk about how to set up this party, how to recruit, how to counsel together, and we will also name a few confident, honest, law-abiding Christian senators and other such senators and sitting MPs who we feel would be excellent leaders to lead this new party. Thank you for your time. We'll look forward to your comments, and we'll see you again with another posting next week.